Hello there, it's Jay here from Jay's Vintage Junk, and today we're back down in the living room, and I am back from my eBay pickup vintage computer mega haul, shall we call it that. And what I'm going to do in this video is basically just take you through exactly what I've got. Now, I paid £204 for this lot. I mean, it might seem quite a lot, but just appreciate exactly what I've got here and exactly how much stuff I've got here. It's actually quite amazing. I'm blown away with what I've picked up, to be honest. Now, so it's £204, and you can probably add about 7 or 8 quid's worth of diesel on top of that as well. For I had to go and pick it up because I'm in Manchester and the lot was over in Sheffield. Now, this lot has come from a house clearance guy. Perfectly honest, dead nice chap actually. And he did say keep an eye on his auctions because he's always getting this kind of stuff in. But it has come basically from a house clearance. He has no real knowledge about it or of who owned it or anything. But it is definitely an interesting lot. So I'll start and I'll take you through it. And we'll just hang on. I'm not using my normal tripod here. I'm using a bit of a crappy one. Okay, so we've got some boxes, we've got a big box of cables, we've got some more boxes, and we have a huge box of PC software. And then, we move up, we've got a rather generic modern PC monitor, some interesting disk drives, another interesting disk drive, hard drive, don't know PC, and 2 things which we'll look at later which I think may be very, very interesting. I've never actually seen them before. And then we've got the reason that I actually bid on the lot in the first place, and that is these. Now, what we've got here is we've got a Acorn multi-sync VGA monitor, VGA monitor. It looks like a pretty standard generic 1990s 14-inch colour VGA or SVGA monitor, but it's multiple frequency, and it's what was used on the old Acorn A320s, A5000s, A7000s, things like that. And I have an A7000, and it works, but the only problem is I've only got like standard monitors and LCDs. Most of the games and most of the really interesting software to run on them, you need a multi-sync monitor to do it. So that is one reason why I actually bid on the lot, was that very monitor there. And they're actually getting quite expensive, them monitors. I've seen them go for around the £150 mark on their own. So I was quite pleased I've got that in the lot. The other thing I was super pleased to get in the lot was this. Now, this is an IBM 5151 green screen monitor. And I actually have an IBM 5150, the original IBM PC, in my collection, but I was missing an original monitor for it. So basically them two, and these again are getting quite hard to get now. They tend to sell for, £50 kind of mark. I've even seen them sell for more than that. So really, in them 2 monitors, I've got my value of what I've seen these things go for. As well as that, as an added bonus, IBM personal computer graphics printer. Again, that will go really, really nicely with my 5150 setup, so super, super pleased to get hold of that. Shall we go? Yeah, we'll go across this back bit here first, and then we will move on to the boxes, because the boxes I think are going to be interesting. Let's just let's get you on this lot here. We can go through this. We've got some disk drives. Now, this is a nice one. Somewhere I've actually got one of these, but mine's just got 2 5¼ inch drives in it. This one has also got a 3-inch drive in it, 3.5 inch, sorry. It's even got a disc in it. What's that say? Something Aviator, Mr. Pooh Retro, or Redo. The writing's terrible, but yeah, we've got a disc in it. And that, I'm pretty certain, yeah, that's BBC Micro. So can I have some? Yeah, it's definitely BBC Micro, because that's the power plug, and that's what you get on the bottom of all the Beebs. So, and it's also it's 4080 track switchable. which is quite nice. It's Cumana, same as the other one that I've got. I don't know where that one is. I will have to see if I can find it one day. But that's even better, having the 3.5-inch drive on there as well. So I think we'll be doing some BBC related stuff in upcoming videos. I have quite a few BBC micros, but I was short of peripherals for them, so super pleased to get that. Now, let's have a look at these. We've got a couple of other BBC disc drives. Now these are definite restoration projects, as you can see. Now this is a monster. Twin drive. It's in a fairly manky state, but it's all complete. Again, I believe that'll be a 4080 track switch on the back. It's broken, but we can look at that. So this one's one we can definitely do an up and coming repair and restoration video on. Again, I'm pretty certain that'll be set up for a BBC micro. Put that out of the way for a minute. We have another one. Oops, I haven't got my cables wrapped around there. Come on, out you come. Out you come. There. Oh, and this is a powered one as well. So these ones don't pull the power from the computer like that first one that I showed you. These actually have a built-in power supply. This is only a single drive, and it doesn't seem to have the 4080 track switch on it, so it's probably just a 40 drive. Again, horrendously rusty, but that should clean up. That's going to be another nice one for a restoration project. Then, now I don't know whether there's anything actually in it, but we have rather interesting. It's got a, I don't know what that is, a Q on it. I don't know what the actual make is. Quisk, I think it is that coming out as. But what it is, because I don't think there's actually a disc in it, but it's an external SCSI hard drive enclosure. So we've got standard SCSI one on the back there, and it goes to one of the subsets of SCSI on that DIN plug there. So we've got that to play with. Now let's come to some of the more interesting stuff. I've never come across these before. Now, Somerset County Council obviously own this at some point. We've got a it says Jeffrey Acorn electrical pat test sticker, but they're branded Acorn with the old Acorn logo on them. So I don't know what these are. There's some form of computer. As you can see on the back, we've got printer, keyboard and mouse, left and right audio, video stroke TV, monitor port. Now they need 16 volts AC power in them. Seem to have a network card of some kind inside them. But what are they? Obviously we'll have to rig a power supply up and see what we can get one to do. Well, we're not going to try and fire any of this stuff up in this video at all. I'm literally just going to go through it, and then we'll do separate videos on all the interesting stuff that's in there. So yeah, it says Acorn Exemplar Matrix NC. But anyway, we've got two of them. Again, I'm not sure, this one doesn't have the Matrix Exemplar on it, but it does have, you see, it definitely does have the Acorn logo on it. Now I know that a company bought out the rights to use the Acorn logo after Acorn went belly up, but I'm pretty sure they changed the, they actually changed the badging on it there slightly. And that looks like the original Acorn logo, so I really haven't got a clue about these things. I'll definitely have to do some research on them. Then, I mean, this isn't anything old, but it may be useful, as we have, I don't think we have the power supply for it, but got a tiny little form factor PC here. So I haven't got a clue what the specs on it are or anything. It was literally just in the lot, but ATX, it's got a network card in it. Like I said, I don't think we've got the power supply for it though, but it's only 12 volts DC, so we can easily rig something up to power it up. It looks a little bit bashed and a little bit worse for wear, but that might be handy for something. And we've got the monitor with that as well. No keyboard and mouse, but that's by the by. I won't bother showing the monitor because it's nothing special, it's just a generic PC monitor. Let's get on to the first box then, shall we? So I'll get you down here. Let's get you in. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to have to stop for a minute because my battery is literally just about to expire and change batteries on this camera. Okay, sorry about that. Excuse me, sorry about that. One problem with this little flip camera that I'm using is that it does go through AA batteries, and if you're not careful, it doesn't give you much warning. It basically goes from working finely to I need a new battery very, very fast. The good news is that, fingers crossed, I may have a new camera on the way. Well, when I say a new camera, friend of my mother's, they've been on holiday and they dropped the camcorder. And apparently it's sustained damage. They've actually claimed on their holiday insurance, and they've just paid for a new camera. And amazingly, they didn't want them to send them the broken one. They just took it and told them to just recycle it as e-waste. So they said, would I like it? And now it's broken, but the only fault with it seems to be that it landed on its charging cable with it connected, and apparently if you hold the cable in a certain place it will charge, but if you let go of it it stops charging. So fingers crossed that might be an easy repair, and we should have a somewhat better camera. So keep your fingers crossed for that one. Anyway, let's get back to the video and let's see exactly what I've got. Now this is I would say it's probably the lesser interesting boxes. I'm not even going to attempt to go through that box today because that is just one myriad of cables. I can see lots of SCSI in there, figure of 8 cables, old router. There's all sorts of junk in there, so we'll leave that for another rainy day. Let's get on to the first interesting box. Now I think we've mostly got discs and software and things in here, so let's have a look what we've got in the first one. This is only going to be a tertiary look. Now look at this, this is awesome. We've got loads of, I don't know how well these have been stored, but these are all double density discs. Now they're going to be really handy for some of the old, like the old Amigas and what have you, if they're still in good condition. Let's see if, one way to tell is if you, they are 3M, they aren't a cheap one. Oh, they're perfect. Generally speaking, what happens is you get like a growth of fungus on the disc if they've been stored particularly damp or in poor conditions. Just sliding that back and basically spinning the disc, you can see where they're damp and mank it, and they're perfect. In fact, they look in really, really nice condition. I don't think these have ever been used. So we've got got quite a lot of them. What else have we got in this box? We've got Microsoft Plus, Windows 95, Motorola Super Series voice surfer modem. Yeah, so we've got a full set of Windows 95 and the Windows 95 upgrade, all on floppy disk. That's cool. Oh. No use to me, but RISC PC card software disk. So this person was obviously into their Acorns and the RISC PC. Windows games, Sound Blaster, and Dell Latitude, Lotus Organizer. I will, like I said, just a tertiary look through here, but RISC PC again. PCI adapter there, another RISC PC disc. That's the first, and there's loads more discs in there. So, oh, cool! Wolfenstein 3D. Hopefully we've got the rest of that. Right, let's get another one out. Let's have a look through another box. Ooh. You know, we've just got tons of software in here. PC BBC. This seems to be more PC based stuff because it's all on, or it could be late Acorn stuff. So it's all on high density discs. That disc box needs a bit of a repair because one of its little clips is missing. Not that I'm too bothered about that, I can easily fix that. Now these are something else that I spotted on the auction which I thought, yeah, they're worth a pump with. We've got some 5 1/4 inch software in here. Let's see what we've got through here. Right, we've got Lotus 123, Golf, Monopoly, MS-DOS version 3.2, Multimate. Oh, it's some kind of printing software. Yeah, Multimate again. So we've got some stuff to go through there. Let's have a look at the other one. Oh, there seems to be even more disk software down here. Let's see what we've got here. This diagnostics and drivers disc. Look in the other 5 1/4 inch. I think these might be, yeah, these look like they're just all copied discs, but let's have a look what we've got. Oops, you can't see any of that, can you? We've got some cover discs. Single-sided double density, so that's old. Another one, single-sided double density. So these might have BBC software on them. We'll have to see. Oh, we've got plenty of discs to be going at. Right. And again, that's cool. Never run out of that stuff. Maplin's PCB cleaner, and that's been bought a long time ago, but should still be okay to use. We've got some foam cleaner. Oops, knock the camera. Just let me get you back up on there. There we go, that's better. We've got flux cleaner. So someone was into doing their repair work. Got some random bits of connectors and what have you down there. Rotten rubber band holding together. Original copy of, we've got there, disc 1, I've got Windows for Workgroups, disc 1, 2 and 3, disc 8, hopefully we've got the whole copy of Windows for Workgroups. We've got Microsoft Office apparently on here, let's have a look. Yeah, we've got a full copy of Microsoft Office there. Loads and loads of, what's that there? Got a zip disk. I don't think I've got a zip drive, but we've got a zip disk there. Another zip disk. Brand new CDR. Another of them Windows discs. So hopefully we've got the full set of them. What else have we got? There's something down here as well. Another, what's in this box? Oh, that's the rest of, so they've got the full Microsoft Office but all on floppies. That must take an age to install. We've got, I think these are just brand new boxes of discs. Yeah. Yeah, new. Double-sided high-density discs, Office Team. Oh, I don't know if these are new. No, these have been used. Ooh, let's have a look here. Oh, that's handy. That's a can't remember what it's called now. PCIMA to compact flash. So they're really useful adapters. I've got a couple of them. Actually, no, I think I've got one of them, and I've got a few of the PCMA like 30 meg cards. So that's definitely useful. They're handy for transferring software onto Amigas with. More of them Microsoft discs. So hopefully, like I said, we have got a full set, and we've got the full set of MS-DOS discs there as well. So that's MS-DOS disc 1, 2 and 3. That's MS-DOS version 6.2. And I think we do have the whole copy of Windows for Workgroups as well. Which version of Windows for Workgroups is it we've got? 3.1, so we've got Windows 3.1 for Workgroups. Cool. So it's like he's got rid of all his old PCs, but he's still got all the software from really back in the day. Whoever owned all this stuff originally. VTech, Microsoft Windows 3.x. VTech version, all driver disks, antivirus, killer Windows utilities, drivers, Microsoft MS-DOS 6. There's loads of copies of MS-DOS, MS-DOS 6.2, loads of stuff in here to go through. Lotus Ami Pro. And all the discs seem to be in nice condition. It doesn't look like they've actually been stored in a damp cellar or an attic or anything. Let's just pick one out at random and have a look at this one. No, they're all nice and sharp. They've not got any of that nasty, let's spin it round. They haven't got any of that nasty residue on the disc that you get with discs that have been stored inappropriately. So there's a very high chance that these may actually work. Sealed. MS-DOS 6.2, I don't think the discs are in there, but it's the full user guide and license, MS-DOS 6.2, sealed. Not sealed, but it's got the license key, Windows 98, that's handy. Right, that's number one box out of the way. Like I said, we'll skip past that box. And let's bring in this box. Ooh. Okay, we've got again a lot of software in here. I'm not going to pull all these out, but got SUSE Linux 6.3, we've got SUSE Linux 7.1, Windows 2000 Professional, Office 2000 Professional, Codemaster Classics, Touring Car, that is it. That's Touring Car, isn't it? So we'll see whether it's complete or not. It's got the disc in the box. I don't see a manual or anything, but did these come with a manual? I don't know. But that looks in nice condition. We've got some PC games. We got here. They all seem to have their contents in it by the feel of them. Microsoft Visio Professional. We've got Office XP, we've got Office XP Developer, System Modelling and Control, that might be an interesting read. What's we got here? Oh, that's just a network driver disk. Right, now down to some more of the interesting stuff. And this is a bit, I think these will have to come out as one. If I can get in there. Yeah, here we go. Now I've already got, oops, yeah, this is a bit tangled up. Let's see if we can untangle it. Let's disconnect the serial cable. We have an EEPROM programmer. Now, what's that said? Feedmaster 1000. I bet this was an expensive piece of kit actually. It looks like it takes quite a sizable EEPROM in there, so perhaps up to like 1 meg, may take 2 megs, something like that. It's even got an EEPROM already still in it. We'll have to read that out. We'll have to try and see if we can get this working and see if we can get it to read that EEPROM out there. I mean, it's Windows exposed, so it might be blank, but depending when the last time this thing was used. Still got its warranty sticker intact. ICE technology, made in Britain. Bloody hell! If this is a good EEPROM programmer, that's definitely a keeper. We have, now I've already got one of these again, but this is a proper EEPROM eraser. Look at that. This might be even better than the one that I've already got. Got a timer on it, power on it. Last pack tested 2002. It's got all its warnings. That's a proper industrial EEPROM eraser, so super pleased to get that. I'll have to decide which one. I can't keep both, the one I've already got and this one, and my little cheap crap Chinese one as well, so I will have to go through and decide which one I want to keep, and probably sell on the other one. That's if it works. Like I said, all this stuff, literally everything here is untested, sold as seen, so well, there will be some repair videos coming up out of all this lot. Right, now we've got some interesting stuff. We've got a Win TV card, PCI, so quite old, but that might be worth having a play with. Especially in one of my older systems. It'd probably go in something. Just bear with me 1 second. Just see if I can remember where I put it. There you are. What I will do is I've got some anti-static bags here. So these loose boards, just to protect them and preserve them for the moment, they will go in anti-static bags until we can get to look at them properly. At least they've not been protected very much, obviously bunging around in these boxes, but I don't even think I'll bother putting that in an anti-static bag. I've got an old PCI modem. They're pretty much old hat junk now. But these are the cards that I thought had some interest. Now I'm not 100%. Oh, I am with that one. We have got a Acorn computers. That's an ARM processor board. I think for like a RISC PC, or could even be A7000. It might even fit my A7000. That I'm not sure. But yeah, nice bit of Acorn there. And again, I think this is also for the Acorn. And I think what we've got here is a Acorn SCSI board. Again, I'm not 100% sure which Acorn this is actually designed to fit. I'll have to do a little bit of research on that. 1989, so it's getting quite old. Could be like one of the A4000s or something like that. One of the first big box Acorns, possibly. I'm sure someone will have some interest in that. We'll have to have a look at that. Obviously, I don't know whether I've got anything that'll fit. But yeah. Another cool piece. That'll go in the anti-static bag together with. In fact, them two can go in their own other anti-static bag together. And they can just go back in there for now. And we're on to the final box now. So let's just get that out of the way. So I don't think there's anything else really in there that is super that I need to show you. But let's have a look at the final box. Ooh. There we go. Now that is one ton of software. Let's see what we've got in here. I'm actually quite a, don't persecute me for this, but I am actually quite a golf fan. I'm terrible at it. I'm very bad at playing golf, but I do quite like some golf games. So we'll have a play with that. We've got Lynx 2001. Again, it looks pretty much complete. Looks in nice condition. I don't think it'll be worth anything because golf games aren't, are they? But certainly one that I'll try and get an old PC working and have a play with. We've got, again, not worth a huge amount, but SimCity 3000, again, nice, really good condition boxes. These haven't been damp or in anywhere nasty. They're in really nice condition. Oh dear, Grand Prix Manager. Now this is probably a little bit older. It's CD based, and the CD is just rattling around in the box. It's not scratched though. It's looking in nice condition. And it's got all its manuals and everything. I remember that from my Amiga days. It wasn't anything that I used to play, but I know quite a few people that had it on the Amiga. 1992-1993 season edition, so this has got some age to it. IBM PC and 100% compatibles. You can tell how old it is if you look at the specs on it here. 640k RAM minimum, EGA 16 and 256 VGA supports, Roland, Adlib, Sound Blaster and Beeper, and it's on a 3.5 inch 720k disc. Cool, so some proper old school software there. It's all there, it's got its disc, yeah. I think we've got another copy of that, Microsoft Visio Professional. Oh dear. South Park official desktop themes and screensavers, so that's showing its age as well. Remember them coming out. That's late, very very late 1990s I think, about 98, 99 I think. Fool's Errand. Again, we've got some definite age to this. Contains 5.25 inch discs. IBM/Tandy version, so it's for the it support the old Tandy, so it probably supports like Tandy sound and things like that on it. You need DOS 3.2 or grade to 512k and EGA or Tandy graphics. Now, has it got, and yeah, it's got everything in there. It's got its spinner. It's got, yeah, it's complete. All the discs, everything. Excellent. Dragon Wars. Okay, let's have a look at this. Again, it's a very old game. It supports the Tandy, 100% PC compatible, CGA and VGA. It supports a Microsoft mouse. And it's on 5.25 inch disc. We may have to get that old 286 I've got and upgrade it a little bit and see if we can get some of these to play on that old 286. Matilab, don't know what that's for. Students edition as well. The language of technical computing. If anyone wants me to do a video specifically on one bit of this software, just give me a shout and I'll see what I can do. SimCity 2000, and it feels bloody heavy as well, so there may be other stuff in. Oh wow. No, this is when you've got proper manuals with your stuff. We've got the discs in there, we've got some serious manuals in there. All complete. Quake. I remember going out buying that when it first came out, and I think that's the version that I had. It looks like it. That's cool. We've got Alone in the Dark, the trilogy, 1, 2 and 3. That looks in really nice condition. In fact, that looks in absolutely mint condition. Let's see if we can get in there. Yeah, it's all there, I think. Some more golf for me. And I think that's quite an old one as well. Not sure what the specs on it are. Here we go. Oh, that's in a different language. No, I can't see what the specs on that thing are. But I think it's 1990, so they're going to be pretty sparse anyway. That's cool. PGA Tour Golf. Myst. Now apparently, watching LGR videos, this is something you come across all the time. Personally, I've never ever actually owned a copy, but yeah, we've got a copy of Myst. Seems to be all there. The box is a little bit bashed up on that one though. What's this? Deluxe Paint 2 for IBM compatible. Now I always thought Deluxe Paint was a purely Amiga paint package, but no, we've got IBM PS2 compatible version of Deluxe Paint. It all seems to be, the manual looks in terrible shape, but we've got the discs. Looks like that's had something spilt on it. Oh, and we've got it on 5 1/4 and 3.5 inch discs. Oh wow, cool. So we've got a copy of Deluxe Paint 2 there. What else have we got? Chocks Away Extra Missions. Allegiance is that? For Windows 95 and 98. Getting to the bottom of this box now. We've got a copy of Tomb Raider with CompuServe. Get on the internet free for 1 month. That really dates that as well. What else have we got? Eastern Front. That feels light, but I don't know what's in there. I don't know what spec of computer that's what for. Early PC, but Windows 95 and 98. What else we got? I think this is a bit of a like steampunky-esque game. Space 1889. PC, XT80 and PS2 Tandy 1000, 3000 and most compatibles. So yeah, it's an old game. That should be quite cool. So it's cool to have a look at. See if it's all there. It seems to be. It's on there. Oh, cool. I think someone's wrote some notes in there. Oh, it's on 5 1/4 inch disc as well. Excellent. Let's see what else we've got. Haha! I remember me and my mate playing this a lot back when I was probably 16, 17. Leisure Suits Larry in the Land of the Lounge Lizards. It's hard to say that, bloody hell. Again, I think we used to play it on his 386, so that date's kind of the what you need to run it on. What else have we got here? Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Never heard of it. It seems like you've got to get a lot of guff in there, so we'll have a look at that. Click Play. I think it's like basically it's a shoot 'em up type of shoot 'em up construction kit kind of thing where you can make games without being on a program. We'll have a quick look at that. I don't know what the specs are on it. Let's see what we can find out. And I can't see the specs anywhere quickly on there, so we'll have a look. Is it on CD or disc? It's a good way of telling. Oh, hang on, here we are. Minimum requirements: 386 or higher PC. Excellent. Windows 3.1 or above. So we'll have some fun with that, I think. Oops! All my boxes are falling over. We've got Doom 2 on IBM 3.5 inch disc. Let's see if they're in there. Complete, I think. Yeah, we've got all our discs there. Excellent. I've only got the shareware version of that at the moment, so I lost my my legitimate copy that I had back in the day. So I've got one now. I've got, I couldn't actually find much information about this one. I did look this one up online after I'd won the auction. Wall Street Trader, IBM PC incompatibles. Again, 5 1/4 inch disc. Oh dear. This is obviously of an age as well. Oasis Interactive Songbook. So that's probably, yeah, designed for Windows 95. So that kind of dates that quite well. We've got Quicken Deluxe. And finally we've got, the complete Linux operating system version 6.5. Well, that's it for people. That is basically what I picked up from my mega eBay haul. Hope you didn't find that too boring. Like I said, I'm certainly going to be doing some videos, plenty of videos, and with that camera, if I can get it working okay, hopefully quality and what have you will have vastly improved.
So anyway, I'm going to leave it there for now, and you will be seeing this stuff coming up in many upcoming videos. So that was just a little teaser and a little taster for you. So I will say thanks for watching and goodbye.